Hi, my name's Molly McDade, and I work in a large-scale jail system in the state of Oregon. And I'm here with Sarah, and we're going to talk a little bit about human trafficking tattoos, removal and cover-up, which we realize through talking to our victims in interviews and through victim impact statements in court, that it's having a tattoo, a branding of that control from a trafficker can impact individuals' lives after they've removed themselves from their exploitation. So, Sarah, do you want to talk a little bit about having a tattoo placed on your body by your trafficker, and then your choice of removal or cover up, and how that affected you?
Yeah. So when I actually was branded, I didn't fully understand what was going on. And then once my trafficker had broke down the significance of it, and that it meant that I was owned by him, that I was his property, and that it would be with me forever. So people knew who he was and who I belonged to. Even when I got out and I knew that I was in a safe situation, just having that branding and knowing what it meant. A lot of people get tattoos for memory or something they like to signify their hobby, or their favorite grandma, or a passing. And so this was a symbol of I was somebody's property.
Right.
And so I actually, a tattoo artist had heard my story, and his sister was killed by a pimp. And so he decided that he wanted to just add an extension onto his tattoo parlor, that he would cover up brandings for free. And so he gave me a few weeks to decide what I wanted to do. And it was such a beautiful process. It was a healing process of being able to take something that signified something so dark and cover it up with something that signified freedom and strength and beauty for me. So it's a beautiful tattoo now.
And it was your choice.
Yeah, it was my choice. And they did so good, you can't even see it. And so now that part of my life and that branding is done, and it's over with.
Right.
The chapter has been closed. And so, yeah, covering up and removal is huge in the healing process. And I think it's a step that all survivors just have to experience.
Right. And did you find that there was, in between exiting the life and the removal of the tattoo, that it impacted your life?
Yeah, I
negatively, I guess.
Yeah, I thought about it a lot. Like, like if I went to get into a committed relationship, like how does that affect intimacy between like me and a future husband, or having kids? Asking what it is, or even if someone saw it, like, oh, what does that tattoo mean? And like then having to explain such like a dark part of your life. And once you explain, oh, well, I've been branded, that opens a whole door, because then they're like, what? That's the thing? Like, what does that mean? And then, that leads into, and so then you end up unleashing a story on someone who might not be trauma informed or just really put off, or, it's a lot for people to, have that conversation. Yeah. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. #IOB.